Hey, it's Dominique. Welcome to your 30-minute YIN class. This class is designed to leave you feeling rested, relaxed, and hopefully in a meditative state. We're gonna hold poses for about 3 minutes each, really getting into the fascia or the connective tissue that's holding all of your organs and your muscles together, and calm down a little bit, get nice and cozy. I have 2 blocks. I also have a pillow. You can use a yoga bolster if you have one, but I don't, so a pillow works just fine. And let's get into it. Let's start in a child's pose. It's going to bring your big toes to touch behind you. Knees close together to support your low back, or knees wide apart to get more into your hips. Start to lengthen your arms long in front of you to lengthen out your spine. Keep reaching towards the front of the mat. Sink your hips back towards your heels and start to breathe. Maybe you're fine, your Ujjayi breath. Maybe you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just really focusing on connecting each inhale with each exhale. Start to relax through the muscles in your face, relax through your earlobes, your forehead, your jaw. Can you even let your tongue be soft in your mouth? Maybe with each exhale, you can sit your hips a little farther back towards your heels. And maybe you can find more length in your spine by keeping walking your hands forward. You can stay in stillness. If you feel like you want to move, maybe just shake your head no, massaging your third eye center into the mat. Where's your breath? We'll take about 4 more rounds of breath here together. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 2 more like that. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Final breath in this shape. Start to slowly walk your hands back in towards your body. Come through a tabletop position. Shoulders directly over your wrists, hips over your knees. Take a few rounds of cat and cow. Tucking your toes, dropping your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, dome your spine, press the mat away. The next shape we'll come into is a puppy pose. So you're already in your tabletop. Keep your knees and your hips right where they are. Just keep walking your hands forward, dropping your chest towards the ground. Same idea as our child's pose. Keep extending your arms long in front of you. Hips stay high. You should feel this in your shoulders and your chest, opening up. If you lost that rhythm with your breath, come back to it.
Feel your body really open up here. Continuing to breathe. Maybe with each exhale, picture some more space being created throughout your back, throughout your shoulders, your chest. Keep softening where you can soften. You can always place your hands on blocks here. This will give you a bit of a deeper stretch throughout your shoulders. Take about 3 more big rounds of breath here. Start to slowly come out of this shape, walking your hands back in towards your body. The next pose we'll come into will be pigeon. So if you already know you normally like a pigeon on your back or a supine figure 4, you can come right into that. If you want a regular pigeon, we're going to start with the right side. Your right knee will be a little bit wider than your right hip. Take a peek back behind you. Make sure your left leg is totally straight behind you. Hips in line with your knee, knees in line with your ankle, toes are untucked and pointed. I love using blocks in my pigeon, so I'm going to place one long ways underneath my chest and then another one underneath my forehead. You can also place a block underneath your back glute or maybe a pillow. And just find what feels good here. Try to make a home for yourself in your pigeon. And breathe. It's common for our minds to start to wander, to leave the space when we're in these more restorative postures where we're holding poses for a longer amount of time. And if that happens, all good. It happens to all of us. So when you feel your mind start to wander, maybe you would come to think of a to-do list, fixating on something that happened before this, anticipating something to come back to your breath. Finding those long inhales and those deep cleansing exhales. You're always welcome to move around, finding a shape that feels good. But notice if you're moving around to find some more comfort or if you're moving around because you're fidgeting. If you're fidgeting, feeling antsy, again, come back to your breath. for about another 30 seconds here. Take a few more deep rounds of breath. Start to slowly deepen your breath coming out of this shape. If you have blocks, remove them. The next shape we'll come into is Gomukhasana, or cow-faced pose. So your right knee is going to stay bent. You're going to swing your left leg long in front of you. You can shift yourself back towards the middle of your mat. And then you're going to bend your left knee. And the goal is to stack your left knee on top of your right. Your feet are gonna come out. So this is what it looks like from the side. If you're gonna see it from the front, I will shift around. So left knee stacked on top of your right. And notice what feels good. You can stay here. This is already a lot on the hips, opening up. If it feels good, you want to fold forward. Lovely. If you want to make this a little more cozy, you can grab a pillow or a bolster and place it under your chest. Notice if you're holding tension in your neck, can you let your head be heavy here? We tend to hold a lot of emotion in our hips, so as we hold these more intense hip openers, notice any feelings, any thoughts that may be arriving. And that's all you have to do, just notice them. You no need to address them, no need to change them, push them away. Just notice. Come back to your breath. On your next breath in, slowly come out of this shape. And we'll do that same thing on the other side. So starting with pigeon on the left side. This time, your left knee will be bent. Right leg long back behind you. Again, left knee is a little bit wider than your left hip. Right leg straight back behind you. Hips in line with knee, knee is in line with ankle. You can use your blocks or not. And then again, folding forward, finding pigeon on your left side. Each side may feel a little bit different. So if on your left side, maybe you feel something in your knee and your low back, and maybe on this side you want that figure 4 on your back, all good. Both sides are different. Every day may feel a little bit different. Just honor that. Listen to your body. Notice the quality of your thoughts. Reminding yourself that the quality of your thoughts will affect the quality of your practice. Where can you become a little lighter in your mind while feeling a little heavier on your mat? Take another round of breath here. Start to slowly release out of the shape. Removing your blocks if you have them. We'll come into cow fist pose on the other side. So left knee is already bent, left knee stays on the ground. Right leg swings in front of you. And then right knee stacks on top of your left. Grab whatever prop you'd like and surrender into this shape. Yin yoga is really all about that sensation, that idea of surrendering. Surrendering to your mat, to your practice. To your breath. And opening up. Where did your mind just go? Come back to your breath. Start to slowly come out of this shape. The next posture I'll come into is a seated forward fold. So I'm going to use both of my blocks and my pillow for this one. If you don't have blocks handy, you can use a longer pillow or two smaller ones. So I'm going to extend my legs long in front. I'm going to remove the fleshy part from underneath my sits bones. Place a soft bend in my knees. Feet should be flexed. So you can place your blocks or your pillows underneath your knees. It's going to help just hold a bend in your knees so you can fold forward more easily and just help this shape be a little more restorative. Again, pillow under my chest and fold. Can you let go a little bit more? Maybe that's releasing tension throughout the muscles in your face, your toes, your ankles. And maybe your exhales start to become longer than your inhales. And if my mic is picking up the dogs barking outside, just notice the sound. Try not to let it distract you. But it's honestly a good practice for your meditation practice. So just notice the things, the sounds, the sensations you are experiencing that are happening around you. And choosing to come back to your breath. Take out 3 more rounds of breath here. Just slowly come out of this shape, removing your props. And one of our last postures, and come to lie all the way down onto the ground. Left leg long onto the mat, right knee in towards your chest. Supine spinal twist, right knee comes across your body, gazing towards the right. You can tee or cactus out your arms, whatever feels better. Option for a block or your pillow underneath your right knee. If this isn't feeling great, you can also bring both knees together. Knees coming in line with your belly button. But again, if you want a deeper stretch, you can keep your left leg extended long. Another deep breath in through your nose. And let it go through your mouth. Slowly switch sides. Right knee in towards your chest. Right leg long onto the ground. Inhale, left knee in towards your chest. Exhale, left knee across your body. Gaze towards the left. Get comfortable. Again, this side may feel a little different. Find what works and try to relax into it. Bringing both shoulder blades onto the mat and breathing. Almost there, just a few more rounds of breath here. Your next breath in, bring your left knee back in towards your chest, followed by your right, so both knees hugging in tight. And we start to roll around your ankles. Take a deep breath in through your nose, biggest one yet. And as you exhale, we'll find our final resting posture of Shavasana. You can let your legs and your arms play out wide. I'm also a big fan of blocks under the knees to help get the low back planting further into the mat. Letting everything feel heavy here, while letting your mind feel light. If you're feeling really good in this shape, really rested, you can stay for a while. Stay for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to move on, start to slowly and gently wiggle through your fingers, your toes, your wrists and ankles. Maybe gently rock your head from side to side. Start to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. We'll seal our practice with a final 3 rounds of breath. Deep breath in, fill up, and release. Final breath in together, biggest one yet. Hold at the top, take in some more air. Take in a little bit more air. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Thanks for joining me. I hope you feel rested, relaxed, and a little more open throughout your body. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Subscribe for more. Follow me on social. Share with a friend. All the good stuff. And I'll see you next time back on the mat. Bye.